decision, if I'm not mistaken, too. So maybe just took a week off to, you know, really center up and get right on the inside. And damn it, if that's what the case was, and it's looking good for him. So here we go.
Oh, man, we're not even seeing this, Steve. The Ness coming out first.
The Ness with the mess, bro?
Let me see what the Ness can do. I mean, I believe, you know, I believe in the Ness for sure. As I was saying, you know, Doramigi probably does have a crazy amount of practice here against Steve, but how much practice does he have against Ness in, like, the current meta? This is not a very picked character. 2019, yeah, sure. 2020 even. You know, 2021, 2022 maybe.
Talk
but
to
like,
him, bro.
Here in 25, don't see a lot of Ness out here.
We don't. I mean, the time travel from 2021 is most certainly here right now. Syrup is awoken from that years-long slumber. It's looking pretty good right now, but it's definitely looked better. Back throw, getting busy, and of course, you know how this part of the matchup goes. You off this stage, but we're not on the same page.
You know what? That's the trade.
Damn.
If you're not ready,
Damn.
if you are not ready to go ahead and snipe that correctly, that's what's going to happen to you. I love it. He's willing to trade the stocks here, but that's probably the biggest thing is he can't be put in a situation where he has to PK Thunder like Syrup or Doramigi's right next to him.
Yes.
It's probably GG's then. But yeah, if he's got, you can't really body block me unless you got the damage for that. Early PK Thunder, smart. Let's see if he can get back in this stage. Finds it.
Nair on the way down, gets the lock. PK Fire. Going to be kind of hard for you to get up out of this. And just in case you do the Nair for good measure. Again, not with the best options out of shield on Mimmin's side. So once that zone is broken, you're going to be in some trouble. Yeah, PK Thunder, you know how I'm coming. Can I just say something real quick? Doramigi never misses down there on the way down. How does he always land that?
I mean,
how?
I don't know. He actually got it at grab in time. My man is already studied up. Oh, this is bad. Oh, yeah. Goodbye. Yeah, goodbye, little boy.
Get tapped, bro.
Get up out of here. Get up out of here, little boy. That's quick. Just go ahead and stop.
And you know what? I kind of had my thoughts, my reservations, you know, on Syrup playing Ness, but I kind of like it. I mean, there are some parts of this match where it's super lopsided on stage. Off stage is a completely different story. I think when you play a character like Steve, there's a lot more tangling in the neutral.
Oh, no, wait, that's it. That's it. What? The air dodge was maybe, possibly, some would say, recorded the worst air dodge in history.
Yes.
But, hey, that was one game. That's all I'm saying. It's game one.
You know what?
It happens.
Start the YouTube podcast right now. Top 10. Welcome back to Watch Mojo. And we're counting down your hits for the top 10 worst air dodges in Smash Ultimate history. It's TK, it's Rod.
All right, man.
Okay, crazy stuff here. I was doubting the Ness, but the Ness is bringing the panic in a way that maybe the Steve is not. There's so many parts of the match on stage I think Mimmin will struggle with in parts and pieces versus Ness. But off stage, both sides kind of feel like they have each other's numbers.
I think that's kind of the play for sure. Doramigi shouldn't have as hard of a time getting back against Ness, of all things, you know. But I think if he gets pushed far enough away where Ness is allowed to at least start doing PK Thunder pressure, yeah, for sure. But I feel like if Doramigi just does like a back throw, he should have the easier time of being like, all right, this Ness got to go.
Yeah, he has to get up out of here and fast. He slides into home base, and yes, the Ram there is just really the calling. Get tapped. What the heck?
This game's going crazy, bro. This game is going absolutely foolish. And this is what happens when you have two characters that can't come back. Right. When the other one puts another, now they're do or dying right now. It's Die Hard with a vengeance.
I guess so. They said we can both lose .jpg. It's nothing. It's nothing to me. Maybe that's the Japanese players, man. Like Doramigi, I think we've seen the same from Snow versus JJ. They don't mind playing off stage. All right, we on the way back. Ram, yeah, we sliding in there. And it's looking good right now, of course. Syrup just playing this one a little bit more carefully before they decide to get those canvas sneakers back onto solid ground. Oh,
looking for the down tilts here at the edge. I'm surprised he's going for the down tilt a little more than like going for just the Ram. Yeah. So bringing the Ram back out a little too early here. Oh!
Okay, fair the first swing, but then ended up getting hit by the second swing. Yeah, you got to dodge both the hands. And I heard your air dodge is good, but it ain't that good, said Doramigi. It ain't that good.
I think Doramigi or Syrup kind of tried to trick up what he was actually doing there, but Doramigi was like, yeah, I'm not falling for that. Immediately gets out of there really quick. Hold on. This is scary. He gets back down to the ground. He really didn't get a chance to do much. Well, I would say shine combo, but, you know, basically.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, it's been a while since we've seen Ness at this level play. On this biggest stage at that. Nair right over the drag down up air into the Nair. Again, you allow somebody like Syrup to break that zone. It's going to be a really bad time for you, Doramigi. Who are you feeling like?
Getting a little extra damage there. I like it. You know, wasn't going to be able to take the stock with the up air right immediately. So let's – oh, no.
Hold on.
Doramigi!
What are you doing?
It worked.
Okay.
There was a good idea. You cut the recovery in half before a quick – I mean, he did both things correctly for going off that stage.
Okay.
But for a quick second, I thought he was not about to make it back. So, yeah, getting hit with the back air, bad. Double jumping to maybe get into the way of the PK Thunder, great. You didn't, but you got in front of Ness, still worked out. It looked crazy, though. It did look crazy. It looked crazy. It looked crazy, though.
What are my boys doing? No, listen, though. We talked about it coming into the match. You know, you have a character like Ness. The matchup is very lopsided, it feels. Off stage, obviously, he's in some trouble. But on stage, Doramigi's sweating a little bit. And I mean that, you know, with the utmost respect to both sides, but he's sweating, man, because, again, Ness has the frame data, has resiliency, has the speed to get in. And, of course, to also keep forcing Doramigi off stage. Now, of course, Doramigi has Ness's number. You know, Serb doesn't quite have Doramigi's number in that sort of rodeo, but still, the fact that it can be pushed to that limit says so much. No switch to Steve. We're sticking it through right here with Ness, and I'm here for it.
I think this is just kind of showing the confidence that he has in his gameplay on here because, like, yeah, I mean, on paper, Ness is going to get bodied off stage. But he's like, that doesn't – just because you have, like, a bad part of the matchup doesn't mean that you will be in that bad part of the matchup often. It's about avoiding being there. And, well – I don't think he did a good job at that at the beginning of this game. It might be cooked.
Yeah,
it's double cooked.
What is happening?
Doramigi, I'm sorry. Stay your ass on stage, bro.
Stay your
ass on stage,
stay
bro.
Off
You
the block.
need to stay on solid land.
It ain't safe for you. Stay off the block, man. Damn. This is crazy. Okay. The good old-fashioned reset. This is crazy.
Oh, my God.
Okay. No,
wait, hold on.
Okay.
Oh, wait, it's
off
nice.
the backboard?
Yeah, just let it go. Yeah. Yeah, there was no way he's getting that back off the backboard. This game specifically is going extreme speed.
Yes.
Lucario would be proud.
More facts, actually. Okay, nice. And catch them every time. You know, the short hop, I do appreciate the short hop ram nair, but every time it comes out, it feels like Surface is beating him in the air-to-air. Get off the stage.
Oh, nice air dodge. Go ahead. Get back quickly. Still might be able to get back into it. It's a big PK fire. Back off the stage looking for, I think, a back air for a high jump at first, but finds the neutral air instead.
And, of course, Syrup still holding down the middle part here of Battlefield. Doramigi said, again, you might hold down the middle, but these edges of the stage belong to me. The game belongs to me.
Jump's gone.
Oh, goodbye.
He sniped. That's GG's. Yeah, you can't come back on that one. Doramigi now finally getting a good offstage edge guard, but, like, he's like 1 of 5 right now. You know what I mean?
Bruh.
Oh.
Dang, man. Hitting the Mr. Fantastic off stage, just stretching to new heights. All right. Now, I got to ask, bro.
I don't know.
Are we sick?
I don't know.
I ain't saying I'm asking for it, though, neither. I appreciate okay, can I call it for what it is, TK? I ain't saying I'm
like,
asking
I can see it happening. Okay, no, he's
time
riding out the Ness. Okay.
From 2021 is back. All righty, here we go. Potential final game right here for the phenomenal tournament run that Surface brought to us. Doramigi letting them know I am #1 in this world for a reason in this game, okay? I got to let you know.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay, nice. Yeah, triple? Why not? Just let them know. The platforms belong to me, too. PK Fire holding down the middle, and we've seen Shades this at the tail end of the last game again. PK Fire just does such a good job at shutting Doramigi down center stage.
Yeah. His PK Fires to the middle of the stage. That was a very good neutral air, actually. To the middle of the stage, super nice. Yeah, let's get up on the stage real quick. Let's see if we can set up a nice little situation. Not going to happen. Doramigi back on immediately.
Slides in. Damn, man. I mean, Mimmin just puts her whole back into that.
Oh, powered up arm too? Yeah, that LB is hurting now.
Yeah,
GG's. How's that man making back? Has to get the air dodge. Doesn't get hit by the laser, but you're not making that back.
You're not making that back.
You need that Lucas type recovery.
Yeah. You should have picked the other Earthbound character for that. Okay, I got to see some adjustments. I got to see him here quicker because it's one thing to lose the offstage interaction, but you can't lose the onstage ones. You got to figure out a way to break that zone. Ram, get your ass armed.
Okay.
Get armed up, man. What the?
This was the number one player. The number one player is playing on the screen right now. That's what I'm saying. It took him a little bit to find it, but he is back in the mix. It's looking kind of 3-1-like right now. Unless Serb can definitely rally off this one stock, but that means he has to play this perfectly. Not going to get the up smash to hit. Back off the stage, fighting his way through that first arm.
Oh, no, not like this.
I don't know, but I can't believe he made that back. That's the bounce off I did not want for sure. My man bounced to the another time zone for a second. I was like, geez.
He definitely did. Dash attack through. Center of the stage right here belonging to Doramigi. And yes, the PK Fire just kind of killing the movement options. So I think that's one aspect of Min-Min's toolkit that's really hard to stop because she can move and swing at the same time. But if you can get options that hold her in place, then you can break the zone a little easier here. Off the mark with these nairs.
Yeah, like he's definitely, that was the right option. He knew that down air was coming, but he was way off the mark on it, so wasn't able to get the punish. Goes high. Doramigi not getting the neutral air.
Show me something.
Hold on. Harassment. Wait a minute. Let's get a PK Thunder out.
Can I get another one?
Not one movement. What a save to jump. Managed to get away from that. And also didn't touch the tail.
Okay. And the immediate parry on the middle. Yeah, get tapped. Get tapped. Yeah. Alrighty. And at the end of the day, both sides being good sports about it. I appreciate the off-stage pressure. The on-stage game definitely looked even at points, but those last couple matches definitely belong to Doramigi.
Yeah. And I'm saying, I mean, we saw the set that's going to come up next with Doramigi and Hurt, but Hurt definitely put out the Sonic in the last part of that last set, so maybe we might even see it in this one. But here we are watching this replay. I mean, we had a good first game from Syrup, but I don't even know if it was really a good first game from Syrup or it was a bad first game from Doramigi. You know what I mean?
That's actually a good point. That's a good way to look at it, because there was just so many times where I felt like Doramigi felt a little fish out of water with just the aggression that Ness can bring. Again, very safe character on shield, can kind of float around your airspace. And historically, Mimmin not with the greatest options out of shield, and Syrup was certainly able to expose that in game one. But as you see here, as the replays kind of carry on, Doramigi definitely kind of, best player in the world in them right there.
Damn. That's a crazy set. It's a crazy set indeed, bro.
I just
like all things considered, even if it was a silly set, it was a fun set.
It was.
Yeah. Straight up.
It was. We need a little bit more of that here these days in Smash Ultimate. I want the seriousness, but also, can we make it fun at the same time? Okay, man? Because we know the matchups, and sometimes they get a little monotonous. Bring the fun, bro.
Bring a little fun. We definitely brought it out this time. Thank y'all for joining in on that. That was just a silly set is all I can call it. But we're going to keep it moving as we get into our loser finals here. I see Hurt sitting back on that stage. We did see this match earlier.